After a big day at Sha-Tin on Sunday with the two Group 1s and the second leg of the four-year-old series as well, the Classic Cup, we head to Happy Valley on Wednesday night for an outstanding card there with two Class 1s and three Class 3s. We've got it all covered here. Very warm welcome to Racing to Win. I'm Andrew Lejeune, joined by our form analyst in Paul Lally and race caller Mark McNamara as well. And Mark, Wednesday night's programme is one of the best I've seen this season at the Valley. It's excellent, isn't it, Andrew? Hello to you and everybody. And it features the combination too of the Manulife DBS Challenge, and it's going to go right down to the wire. Scores of Fun is on a 7-day backup. He needs to win. Grateful Heart, he's going to start favourite. He's currently the series leader. He wins, it's all over. If he gets beaten, well, the door's open for Scores of Fun. Yeah, race 6 then is when that gets underway with Grateful Heart looking to continue his winning run. Jackpot-wise, Paul, and first starters, what are we looking at there? Yeah, we've got a triple trio jackpot of 2.1 million, so expecting to get over 6 million for that particular bet type. And also a second double trio jackpot. That's 800,000 going into the pool as well. We had one on the weekend, and that returned about 3 million, I think, for that particular one. So it's a good bet type if you get a couple of those roughies come in. And as far as the first starters go, there's quite a few. We'll go through those throughout the card. All right, OK, so plenty to get through with the 9-race programme. Before all that, though, we'll look back on the weekend action first in our racing review. The two Group 1s then, we had the Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup. We'll have a look at that in a moment. We'll start off, though, Mark, with the City Hong Kong Gold Cup, and it was Golden 60 who wins again, but only just. What a race this was. It was billed as a tactical battle, this race, and that's exactly the way it panned out. He was great Golden 60. Furore Joe's ride was almost pinpoint accurate, Paul. The best part about Golden 60 up to the 2000, he settled beautifully because he was very much on toe going out onto the track. Good horses, they just find that way to win, don't they? They do, don't they? And what a great race all the way down. Halfway down, I thought he was going to get there easy. Then I thought Fiore was going to kick back and win, and then he finally just got his nose down on the line. Now, look, I think he's a miler. Personally, his best distance is a miler, but he's such a good horse. Yeah, they stretched him out, and he won nicely here over 2000. Great to see, though, two Derby winners going head-to-head there on the weekend. News is apparently he'll go to the QE2 next. That's the 2,000 metres, which leaves the door open then, Mark, for the potential Triple Crown as well. It does indeed, yeah, 2,400 metres if he can run that and step up and further in distance. And Waikuku, there's Joe saluting. And what a day for John Size, and what a way to bring up 1,300 winners in Hong Kong by winning the Group 1 with Waikuku. Yeah, won nicely too, didn't he? And it was good to see him back, Waikuku. So some really good runs there, and healthy, happy. Great ride here from Alexi Bedell. Staved it off all the challenges. I know, Andrew, you asked me on the day, who do you think will be the Derby favourite? And I still don't really know. I'm still a little bit perplexed there because it's wide open this season. It certainly is. We've got about a month to go before the Derby itself. But the main trials have obviously been run by now. These are the rating changes now. These are the winners, but there was a couple out of the Derby as well. Russian Emperor got 10 and Shadow Hero got 8 as well. But the winners, Mark, outside of Golden 60 and Waikuku, who stood out? Yeah, Healthy Happy went up 7 after that lovely front-running ride by Alexi. Panfield still in Derby contention too on the back of his win. He went up 6. Silver Fig up 5 and Tempest Express, Manstar, they went up 6, and a great ride on Pakistan Friend. Got out to that big lead. He went up 5, and a horse that Paul's got time for, Vukan, went up 5 as well. Yeah, up to 1,400 metres, obviously really paid off for him. I think we'll see the best of him up to a mile as well. OK, all right, those were the big winners on the weekend. We'll see if we can find us some more, though, with our horses to follow. All right, Paul, what have you got for us? Who did you spot on the weekend? A horse called Oscar Glory. Now, Oscar Glory, this was only his second start, and it was only his first start on the all-weather. This is the race that Vukan did actually win. You can see them here, there on the inside. He's by Perencanto, so the 1,400, even up to 16, looks ideal for him. I just like the way he stayed on. He had a nice enough run, but it was only his second start, so there's natural improvement still to come from this horse. He does end up finishing 5th, but he was pretty close up, and he didn't give it away the whole way down the straight. So I thought a really nice run there from Oscar Glory. OK, I'll keep an eye on him then going forwards. Mark, going back to Happy Valley for you, I think. I am. A Stars hero, Andrew. His last 2 starts have been very, very good. He won a race maybe 3 or 4 starts prior to this where he ran 7th, but was making some late ground, and then
He just hit a flat spot a start or two after that, but he's got going again the last two. Their scores of fun in front, so it's quite a strong field, and he makes good ground over that last 100 metres. He's certainly going the right way, and Hercules just nuts him out of a place late in that race, but liked his last couple of runs for sure. OK, back to Shartin then for me. The final race on the programme, in actual fact, and Winning for All here in the green jacket. Now, he has already won this season over the 1,200 metres. This is 1,400 metres. You can just see him. Vincent Ho in the saddle, absolutely nowhere to go. Beluga's down on his inside. He was probably a little bit unlucky as well. Tempest Express wins this race. Completed a double on the day for Antoine Hamlin. The other horse, Stoicism, eventually finishes in fourth there, finishing off down the outside. So it was over 200 to 1, but Winning for All only just gets going now. The race is all over at this point. So 1,400 metres, we still don't really know if that's the right trip or not, but I definitely think he's worth following in the future. All right, those are the horses to follow as far as suspensions and fines are concerned. It's been a busy time for the stewards. Tony Bacone, Derek Long, Jerry Chow, Alexi Bedell and Wagner Borges picking up some time at Happy Valley and Shartin over the last week or so. Now, we've got one scratching for you for our Happy Valley programme at this stage on Wednesday night, and that is Classic Unicorn out of that Class 1 sprint. So sad not to see him going round. And likewise with Chad Schofield, picked up a lower back injury at Shartin on the weekend, had to be stood down there. He hasn't cleared the doctor as yet. So those are the changes for them. Jot them down. They're already changed. If you're looking at the form now, you'll see the jockeys already changed. But for the record, those are them. Wish Chad, though, a speedy recovery. As we start to look at meeting number 49 of the season now, 9 races. We're on the C+3 course for our action on Wednesday night. We start off with a Class 5, the only Class 5 of the night, over the 1,800 metres, the longest race of the night. Good Days drops into this class for the first time. Great Smart was a course and distance winner in this class back in October. Sangria, the 8-year-old, fourth to Shanghai Dragon last time out. Righteous Win and Wonder Win coming out of that race as well. Shine a Lot with the blinkers back on. Still a maiden after 23. Beaten favourite last time out. General Dino's won over this trip but on the all-weather. Fortune Patrol and the Joy of Giving ran well last time, fourth and third respectively. And Joy and Fun Legend. Cheek pieces off, tongue tie off. Down onto a rating of 10 now. Planet Flyer and Joy and Fun Legend. Planet Flyer's dropping down the ratings in sort of rapid rate of knots. Mark, what are we looking at speed-wise here for the opener? Good to slow from the top of the straight, Andrew, with Lucky Victor second up from a spell. He led first up and faded to run eighth behind California Legend. Righteous Win is in behind him. Wonder Win and Shine a Lot. We go back through the field now. Great Smart is on the rail racing 5 back, but he did miss the kick last time over the 1,650 metres.
Good Days is the one we're looking at here. He's been downgraded into Class 5. He's a really well-rated horse now. Joe Moreira aboard. Real busy on the inside there. He is running in the last, so keep an eye on him as well. But a nice piece for Good Days in reference to this race anyway. Sangria, a couple of fast gallops from him recently. There was a gallop two gallops ago, which was really good, and he's backed it up with this one here now that we can see. Again, 800 metres for this one. He's drawn a bit wide, but we know he's a horse that gets back anyway. He's had a few starts now in Class 5. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is Planet Flyer. Now, Courageous Dragon, he races later in the card as well. But Planet Flyer, I thought it was OK from him on the inside, and he was held together nicely at the end of his track work as well.
He's dropped 23 points in just 5 starts, Planet Flyer. We're going to start with Good Days, though, Mark. He drops into Class 5 for the first time. He's a 3-time winner. Joe Moreira rides for Danny Shum. He does, and that's enough just to have him in the numbers. The fact that Joe's getting on and he's just been dominating Happy Valley most of the season, but certainly the last few months. This was over 2,200 metres. He comes back to that 1,800 metre trip where he has had 7 starts yet to run in the money. He's had a trial too, Paul, and look, he's in simply because of the Moreira factor. Yeah,
I quite like him in this. I just think he's a well-rated horse, and I think it's just going to be an easy race for him, Class 5.
Yeah, he's our current favourite. Sangria, Wonder Win and Righteous Win, though. Down the field here, Righteous Win. But what are these, Paul?
Yeah, look, Sangria, he's the one probably to take out of this one. It wasn't a bad run from him. He hit the line nicely. He comes back to Happy Valley now. He has won at Happy Valley before. He's only the one-time winner, though, from his 42 starts. So let's see if he can win here in Class 5.
Actually quite like Wonder Win coming back to Happy Valley. Was badly held up there at the 200 metre mark, and by the time he was out and got going, the others all had that momentum build up. So back to 1,800 metres in Happy Valley. I think those pink colours might be hard to beat. OK, this is Happy Valley form. We're looking at here General Dino, Shine Light, Fortune Patrol and the Joy of Giving, Mark, who has run since and run well. He has. The further the better for him. He'll be running at the end. Fortune Patrol is very consistent, doesn't win out of turn, and Shine a Lot, Paul, as the blinkers back on. First time over the 1,800 metres, but he's coming back from 2,200 metres, and Paul O'Sullivan stable's in good form.
Yeah, the Fort stable's going well. He's still the maiden, isn't he, from his 23 starts. We'll see how the blinkers go with a shorter trip for him.
OK, all right, so open sort of little market for our first, but it's the class dropper. Good Day's whose favourite, Paul?
Yeah, I think this could be his race. It looks a lot easier than what he's been used to. He is a three-time winner, Good Days. Shine a lot with the blinkers back on. A Great Smart, another horse who has performed and won over the course and distance before. And Fortune Patrol was rock hard fit. And he does run some pretty good races from the back. But 1, 6, 2, 10, mainly round the 1.
One to win, the 5 goes on top. He's currently at 7 to 1 early, back to 1,800 metres, a distance he won over on the 2nd of December. He backed it up with a 5th behind Smart Cousin, raced wide in that, and was unlucky over the shorter course at Sha Tin last time. 5 on top to beat number 2, Great Smart. 1 Good Days on the class drop, and number 6, Shine a Lot. 5, 2, 1 and 6 for the first.
1 and 6, my cue there in the opener. Good Days with the winning form, the class drop just ahead of Shine a Lot.